Welcome back to the show. If you are just joining us, this is Artistic Tuesday. And of course, I am your hostess with the mostest, Diego. I am absolutely loving your feedback on social media. We're hearing something here from Atemo. He says, absolutely amazing voices. I am loving every second of it. Make sure you keep talking us. Let us know how you feel about the show. What are you liking? What are you loving? Hit us up, KTN Life and Style on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Remember to use the hashtags Artistic Tuesday and KTN Life and Style. And right now we're just gonna take it right down to spoken word. And in studio with me, I have a tiny little poet. His name is Shauna, and he's here with his mom. So talk to us. Please introduce yourself and let us know exactly who you are.
My name is Shian Kegira. I'm a mother to him. His name is Alvin Kim. Yeah, and he does poem. Yeah.
All right, Kim. So I want you to tell us, how did you start? How did you start doing poetry? And first, how old are you?
10 years.
You're only 10 years old. And for how long have you been doing poetry?
Like 3 months.
3 months?
Yes.
And what do you like to talk about in your poems? It's okay, you don't have to look at your mom. You can tell me. What do you like to talk about in your poems? Do you talk about love? Do you talk about school? Do you talk about art? What do you talk about?
Talk about love.
You talk about love? So you're 10 and you talk about love. What exactly about love are you talking about at 10 years old? Maybe your mom can help you out a little bit.
Okay. He likes. I write his poems, and we talk about peace in Kenya. We talk about corruption in Kenya, and we also talk about Christianity. Yeah, those kind of poems. Yeah.
Okay, it seems like you've been breeding this in him for some time.
Yeah,
Is
for
this
some time.
You've been training him on how to write and how to do his poetry?
Yeah.
Is this something that you want him to pursue, possibly even in his future?
Yeah, I saw he has a talent. Since he was so little, he would come home and say poems from school, and I would see he has a talent. So I just came to realize recently that maybe I should nurture these. And like 3 months ago, we started it, and now we are here.
That's absolutely amazing. Can you do for us a piece right now, please? Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Alvin Kim. I am 10 years old and I'm in class 4. I have a poem to present to you entitled Tribe Kenyan. Welcome. You know, we have been taught in school that we have 42 tribes in Kenya. And yes, we really do have 42 tribes in Kenya. It is good to have knowledge of our country, but I like calling myself a Kenyan. My best friend is called Otieno. He's not from my tribe. Even most of my classmates are not from my tribe. But we play, we laugh, and we joke together because we are all tribe Kenyan. My mom and dad tells me that God is always pleased by those who love one another. My pastor also preaches to me that love is a great thing in the eyes of the Lord. Tribalism is meaningless, but tribe Kenyan holds us all together. Pamoja kwa nguvu tutatoboa. Newedo, otumete tukara, dore haha. Thank you.
Oh, that was brilliant. Thank you so much. So clearly, this is a very, very powerful poem.
Yeah.
Do you think that he understands exactly what it is that he's saying, or do you have to explain to him and say to him, this is why you're saying this and this is why you're saying that?
Yeah, I do explain everything to him, so he understands everything. And I actually do tell him that it doesn't matter the tribe of a person or his friends, they should all love one another. So he knows what is love, he knows what is tribalism, and he knows everything about it. So he understands everything.
I think it's absolutely fantastic that you have embraced this talent, because it's not really your typical kind of career that all parents want their children to go into. Most parents want their kids to be lawyers and doctors and, you know, all these sorts of professions. But I think it's an amazing thing that you've encouraged him from such a young age to go into this direction. Is there anything else that you've ever wanted for him out of life aside from doing poetry?
Yeah, he says that he wants to be a doctor.
Oh.
And I told him, if you can be a doctor and also you can be a poet.
True.
Yeah, he can do everything. I tell him that you can do anything that you set your mind into. So that's why he's doing it.
Do you do this at school as well? Do your teachers encourage you and help you to write your poems? And do you do it in front of your friends in class and everything?
Yes.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. It's so, so wonderful that you've been encouraging him from a very young age. How important do you think it is for parents to identify these kinds of talents in their young children and start to nurture them as early as possible?
I think they should really encourage them. And I saw him when he was so little doing it, coming to me and telling me, Mom, I want to say this. I said it at school, so I want to say it to you. But I wasn't putting my mind into that. And I just came to realize that it doesn't have to be, okay, going to school is okay, and having all that degrees and masters, it's really good. But when your child has a talent, please just try to nurture it. You never know what's going to happen in the future.
That is very, very true.
Yeah.
You have to really cultivate your children's talent. So do you have a favorite poem? Is there a poem that you love most especially that you can, recite for us?
Mr. President.
Okay, tell us.
Mr. President, my president, you are not just a leader, you are truly God sent. Corruption has been like a thorn in our flesh. Only if you have been benefiting. Many are crying, sleeping, hungry, drinking because they don't know what the future holds. Heko Mr. President, heko my president. Kanyangia hapo, pigana na ufisadi kabisa. Let us remember you as a president who never tolerated nonsense and who never wanted the common mananchi to suffer. Thank you.
Wow. You already have fans on social media. Toonhood is saying that young poet is amazing. He encourages me. Alvin talks awesome. I love the content in his poetry. You're doing an absolutely fantastic job. You have fans already. What do your friends think about this? Do they get excited? Do they get happy when they listen to your poems? What do they say? Do they try to be like you? Do they try to copy you?
Yes.
They do?
Yes.
So, Mom, tell us a little bit about his interactions with his friends and with other poets. Is he able to, interact with other poets? Are you taking him to classes? What's going on exactly with that?
I'm not actually taking to classes right now. I'm training him. But he's also a commercial model. He does advertisements.
Do for us a walk. Can you do for us a model walk?
It's commercial advertisement. He does advertisements, not actually modeling the walks and everything, but it's commercial advertisements. Yeah. Right now, I'm just training him, but I'm actually thinking of taking him to school. Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming. This has been absolutely fabulous. Thank you, Alvin. Keep it up. Keep it up. I know you're going to do amazing things. And also make sure that you stick close to your mom because she's going to make sure she trains you up into a really amazing poet. Make sure you are talking to us on social media. The hashtag to use is Artistic Tuesday, hashtag KTN Life and Style. Let me read one of your tweets. It says, I wish my mom could see the talent in me this early. Ningekwa mbali. That is actually very, very true. You need to cultivate these talents in young people. Thank you so much for joining us. And right now we're going to move it on over. We're going to move it on over to Eugene and Gideon, our visual artists. And they have just finished doing their tingling. It's looking absolutely amazing. So talk to us and tell us about your passion for art.
Well, my passion for art started way back when I was a kid. I used to do some drawings during class time for wall hangings while in class in primary school. Yeah.
What about you, Gideon?
Okay, my story is similar to his, but for mine, I got my inspiration from my uncle. He's a fine artist, a very good one. So he's the one who motivated me into doing this.
I can see you're working on some things right now. I don't know if you can show it to the camera. That's absolutely gorgeous. That's beautiful. Tell us a bit about this work that you've just completed. You did this in like what, 20 minutes? Yeah.
Okay, for mine, I was doing a simple landscape. Actually, it's a night landscape. You can see it's a direct painting, 2 trees at the night. But I tried to add some colors to bring life into it.
All right.
Yeah, in mine, I drew a sort of an abstract where there's a mother breastfeeding her child.
Right.
Yeah.
For some of us who are not, that refined when it comes to the arts, when you use words like abstract, all those types of big, words, jargon, can you explain a bit to us about what that means?
Okay, an abstract, it's something it's out of this world. Like, you'll not see something like this again. For example, like this woman, there's no shape of a woman like this. So I just created from my mind, from imagination. Yeah.
Do you do abstract paintings as well?
Yeah, I do. I do abstract paintings.
All right.
I think I have one. I have this one. Yeah. And the one in front.
All right.
Yeah.
Did you guys go to art school for this, or is it just something that was self-taught?
Mine is self-taught.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mine too is self-taught, but I found the high school that I went in, they were doing art, so it kind of improved me. Yeah.
All right. Is this something that you want to pursue in the future, or is it like just a hobby, or you want to make an actual career out of this?
Okay, for me, I want to make an actual career out of this. Since I was working and I quit working due to this, I found out that I can make some revenue out of it and make a living out of it as well.
What were you doing before?
I was a customer service.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a complete and total shift. And how do your parents feel about this? This is not, your typical career choice. How do your parents feel? Do they support you? Do they, give you that encouragement that you need?
Yeah, for me, my parents encouraged me a lot because every time, most of the materials, since I started, they always bought for me. They encouraged me. They always brought pencils, paints when I was a kid. So they've always been there for me every time, yeah.
What have been some of the hardships that you've had to go through, some of the challenges that come along with the art industry in Kenya especially?
Well, for me, when I started, I used to find the materials so expensive. So to purchase like a packet of paint, some canvases, frames, they were sort of expensive, but due to my parents' support, they used to support me, yeah, from there.
Is this something that can be learned? Because like for me, for sure, I know that I cannot draw, I cannot paint to save my life. So is this natural nature? Is this something that you're born with, or is it something that you can just pick up along the way and kind of, get into it?
Okay, it depends. It depends also on the person's interest. And also it depends on your interest, as I've said. You can go to school if you have interest in art. Yeah. And okay, I can say it all depends on your interest.
Yeah, it does. And I'm seeing already on social media, Safaina Onyango is asking, wow, I love the pictures. How much are you selling one for? So do you sell your art?
Yeah. We do sell paintings, but our prices vary. So it all depends on the on the artwork and the size. Yeah.
All right. So let's say for something like this size.
Yeah, this painting.
This big one. I like that one.
Okay, that one will cost you 7,500 shillings.
Okay, all right. You guys heard that. That's the price tag. So if you want to get yourself some art, be sure to hit them up. Tell us a bit about your history with this, the inspiration now for your paintings. Where does it come from?
Well, for me, my paintings comes from the environment that I'm in. I usually see something, then I take a theme from there. For example, this one shows the mother's love. So I already done a painting there depicting the same concept. So I usually take the environment that I'm in, then put it in a piece. Yeah.
What about you?
Okay, as for me, it's more into personal things. I create my imaginary images. Yeah. And like, I don't like drawing people. Yeah, that's one of my weakness in art.
Yeah.
Yeah. So majorly, I just depict my artistic.
Mm.
Okay, what I can say is,
Your mic, please.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, Kenyan nilikuwa nasema ni my art normally comes from within. Kenye nimeona mbele yangu naweza chora, yes, but mostly like doing my personal things, depending on my emotions, the day-to-day life, yeah, and such.
Do you feel like there's enough support for young people when it comes to art in the art industry? Are there enough art programs? Do people, is the government reaching out to young people and creating opportunities in which young people can be able to express themselves?
Yeah, I can say, yeah. Of late, I can say that the art industry in Kenya is growing. Yeah, we have some galleries ongoing right now, and we have one in KICC, the mini gallery, which is being hosted by Nana. Yeah, so I can see the government is also supporting us. Yeah.
Yeah, for me too, the government is doing something. Like in schools, in high schools, for nowadays, I see artworks. I mean, art lessons being taught. Depending, like, like before, there wasn't such artworks a lot, but now in schools people are taught art, so they're kind of reviving it.
Right.
Yeah.
Are there any people or influences or Kenyan artists that you look up to? Kenyan, even international. There must be someone who you look up to and you feel like, oh my goodness, I want to be able to paint like that or draw like that at some point in my life.
Oh yeah, for me in Kenya there's one called Elias Mugora. He's from Brush 2 Art Gallery together with Musyoka. Yeah, they always do a painting that I love. Yeah, their works are always amazing. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, as I already said, it's my uncle. Yeah, he's the one who taught me everything on art, how to use brushes, paints, and all that stuff. Yeah, and when I get stuck somewhere, he always comes and help. Yeah,
All right.
because
That is absolutely incredible. I'm in love with all of these paintings.
Thank
Are
you.
these yours? Can
Yeah.
you show us some of the work that you've done and explain to us exactly? That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you. So this one is a silhouette. A silhouette is you only concentrate on shadows. You don't give it a whole complete form. So this one is it's like a model of a person. Yeah, and this one I just realized I love what our mothers do. So this is another piece of art
So you're a
themed.
mama's
Yeah.
boy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. So this one is another piece of art that's depicting the love of a mother. Yeah. And another one here, it's another silhouette. I focused on the Masai warriors. So yeah, this is what the things that they wear, mostly the headgear. I've concentrated on the headgear and the face, so it's a portrait. And this one is I got it from I think Turkana. Yeah, Turkana women. So it's another silhouette too. I started measuring on this one so that because it's kind of interesting to me. So it's a silhouette of a Rendile woman wearing the headgear and the neck earrings.
It seems like portraits are your specialty. Is that something that you usually focus on, or?
I focus mainly. I do portraits and themed work. Like for example, the mother's love. Yeah.
So you're exact opposites. He doesn't. He's not very strong in portraits, but you are.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
That is absolutely fantastic. Do you do anything else aside from art in this form, or do you have branded T-shirts or branded clothes? Artists often tend to move into that foray.
Okay, yes, we do different arts. Like for me, I also paint cups like this one. I'm the one who drew it. Yeah, we also paint denim jackets, t-shirts, yeah, and all that stuff. Yeah,
So it's a business for you.
yeah, it's
This
kind of
is a
business.
business.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give to young painters, young artists who are out there struggling? They don't even know where to begin. They don't even know like how to, sketch something simple like me. So, what advice would you give to them through your own personal experiences?
Well, for me, I'd advise them to 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 follow their dreams or follow what their heart wants them to do. For example, like someone wants to major on sculptures, like that. You should focus your time on doing that, so that you can perfect your art. Yeah.
All right. And have you ever participated in any type of like a gallery, like art galleries? I'm sure that there are many, many showcases out there, especially here in Nairobi. So is that something that you've been able to participate in, or maybe you'll be able to do so in the future?
Okay, I've participated in 2 exhibitions. One was the Kenya Art Fair 2017 last year, and also this year Affordable Art, which was held in the National Museums. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I also participated in the affordable arts.
All right.
In
Are
the
there enough of these competitions to challenge young people to be able to, battle it out to increase and improve their artistic talent?
Yeah, I think competitions are there. Like there's a recent one that recently completed for Safaricom. This is my, I think was this is my, yeah, Kenyan Mind Cover, something like that.
Right.
They were asking for artists, either professional artists or upcoming artists, to post their artworks online on their site. So it's a kind of encouragement from them.
Right.
Yeah.
So for all of you who are wondering where is it exactly that you can purchase some of their artwork, please tell us how to reach you on social media.
Well, my handles everywhere is Dion Kamikare. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, for mine it's Eugene Guts. It has a G in between. Eugene Guts. Yeah.
If you would like it, buy it. Make sure you keep on talking to us on social media, hashtag KTN Lifestyle, Life and Style, and also use the hashtag Artistic Tuesday. We are going to be right back. We're going into a short musical break.
As far as my eyes can see, even when closed, it goes without saying how much I adore, and I'll fight to keep you alive, and I'll die that you survive, and for any other reason, through time and all these seasons, keep you whole. I see sparkles, I see stars, the miracle inside me. I see rainbows and the moon in your wings, healing bruises, nursing scars, cuddling beside me, wiping off all of your tears, make you see love in me, love in me, love in me, love in me, yeah. Like an endless ocean, you bring me peace, trying to fight this notion that we'll always feel at peace, cultivating patience and faith within. Love is never ending. like an endless ocean. You bring me peace, trying to fight this notion that will always feel like this. Cultivating patience and faith within. Love is never ending. I see sparkles, I see stars, the miracle inside me. I see rainbows and the moon and your wings, healing bruises, nursing scars, cuddling beside me, wiping off all of your tears, make you see love in me.